Now we are in Hampi. As the epicenter of Hampi's attractions, Vittala Temple is the most extravagant architectural showpiece of Hampi. No amount of words can explain this spectacle. The temple is built in the form of a sprawling campus with compound wall and gateway towers. There are many halls, pavilions and temples located inside this campus. Vittala, after whom the temple is known, is a form of Lord Vishnu. This aspect of Vishnu was worshipped in this part of the country as their cult deity by the cattle herds, sea gods of Hampi. The temple was originally built in the 15th century AD. Many successive kings have enhanced the temple campus during their regimes to the present form. You can even see the remains of a township called Vittalapura that existed around this temple complex. The highlight of Vittala Temple is its impressive pillared halls and the stone chariot. The halls are carved with an overwhelming array of sculptures on the giant granite pillars. The stone chariot located inside the campus is almost an iconic structure of Hampi. You reach the main hall in front of the Vittala temple. This hall, though partially damaged, is still awe-inspiring. Facing the stone chariot, a series of steps flanged by elephant balustrades gives access to this elevated open hall called the Maha Mantapa. The balustrades on the east and west porch of this hall is more dramatic, with giant lion yalis fighting the relatively dwarf elephants. The Maha Mantapa stands on a highly ornate platform. This fluted platform is carved with a series of floral motifs. The lowermost of it is a chain of horses, its trainers and the traders. The Maha Mantapa contains 4 open halls within. The south, north and the east ones are still intact. The central western hall is collapsed, probably due to the arson that followed the fall of the capital. The main highlight of the Maha Mantapa is its richly carved giant monolithic pillars. The outermost of the pillars are popularly called the musical pillars. These slender and short pilasters carved out of the giant pillars emit musical tones when tapped. Probably these do not belong to any of the standard musical notes. But the musical tone of the vibes earned its name. Unmindful curiosity of the visitors has damaged many of these pilasters, and tapping on it is banned for the sake of preservation. The Eastern Hall, which is called the Musicians' Hall, is notable for sculptures of musicians on the pillars. Each of the pillars surrounding this hall is sculptured with musicians, drummers, and dancers. The Southern Hall is dominated with the rampant mythical creatures called yalis. The capitals of each of the pillars branches into heavily ornate corbels with terminating with lotus buds. The Northern Hall is surrounded with a series of pillars with the Narasimha incarnation of Vishnu themes. The most notable ones are that of Narasimha slaying Hiranyakashipu on his lap. Prahlada is seen sitting at the base in a praying posture. The ceilings of the halls too are of interest, with a lotus-like carving at the center. Further west is a closed hall with 2 porches on either side. Further ahead is the sanctum. The inner sanctum is devoid of any idol. A narrow and unlit passageway encircles the inner sanctum. A few steps on either sides of the sanctum's main door give access to this passage. The outer wall of the sanctum that one can only seize from this passageway is richly decorated with the Kamba Pankahas. The other attractions include the goddess's shrine in the northwest, the 100-pillared hall at the southwest. the Kalena Mantapa in the southeast and the pillared cloisters all around the enclosure wall. You can reach Vittala temple in two ways. The first is by the road and the second is by a walk along the riverbank from Hampi Bazaar. You can take an auto rickshaw from Hampi bus stand, 40 rupees, to Vittala temple. Or catch a local bus first from Hampi bus stand to Kamapapura and then from Kamapapura to Vittala temple. Admission fee 10 rupees for Indian citizens, 5 United States dollars or equivalent for foreign nationals. Preserve this ticket. You can use the ticket for the same day to enter the Zenana enclosure area in the Royal Center. Admission is free for children under age of 15. Pay at the ticket counter 25 rupees for use of video camera. You can use still camera free of cost. Use of tripods is not permitted inside the temple campus. The monument opens from 8 in the morning to 5 in the evening. Try to visit this place soon. It opens in the morning. You can practically see, photograph peacefully before the crowd builds up slowly. The Garuda shrine in the form of a chariot inside the Vittala temple complex. If you like this video, please like and subscribe my channel for more videos like this.